So Clint had a dog, and then I decided that I wanted to have a dog afterwards. So yeah, I got a dog, and now we bring both of our dogs everywhere with us. My name's Tim Obert, and I'm the CEO of Seven Stills Brewery Distillery. We started the company with my co-founder Clint Potter pretty much right after we graduated from college. For the first 3.5 to 4 years we were doing this, we were both just doing everything all of the time. And then I don't think it was until really like the end of 2015, early 2016 that we were kind of at an impasse, and we saw that things were starting to scale to the point that we couldn't both continue to do everything. That organic growth is easiest to look at in terms of the way we produce a batch of whiskey. So if you look at what we originally did, me and Clint basically founded the company each with $15,000. I think we had our savings or whatever, and we put it into the company, and we took that $15,000 and we made 6 barrels worth of whiskey. Wow. And then we basically went out and we sold those 6 barrels worth of whiskey, and we got enough money that we could make something like 9 barrels worth of whiskey. So then we made 9 barrels worth of whiskey, and then we went out and we sold that, and we had enough money to make like 12 barrels worth of whiskey. Wefunder came into the picture in, I think it was the end of 2017. Clint and I decided we were going to take on by far our most ambitious expansion yet. So we are in the middle of opening up an 18,500 square foot brewery and distillery in the heart of the Mission Bay of San Francisco. I guess there were 2 factors that led us to wanting to use Wefunder. The first was obviously this project was going to cost a lot of money, so we needed to raise some capital to do it. And the second was that we had grown this fan base of people over kind of the 5 years we'd been in business, and we wanted to find a way that we can get them involved and kind of convert them from just being fans to being a part of our team, a part of our family. Yeah. So we kind of experimented with clubs in the past, and I was like, how can we take this idea to the next level and actually get these people involved in our business? I'd known a lot about a successful way to raise money on one of these crowdfunding sites is to get people lined up to start purchasing before you even launch. Usually if you can show traction right off the gate, it looks like you're on the process of, doing really, really well. So we had the idea to do something called an ICO, which was an initial can offering. So basically what we did was we took one of our batches of 7,200 cans of a double IPA, and we put a little sticker on it, and it said, and ICO was the name of the beer or whatever, this is our initial can offering. It was basically a way for us to get past just the normal people who were coming into our tap rooms, and we got access to everybody who was out in the whatever market buying our beer. Yeah. They're peeling off this little sticker, and they're like, "Oh, you just got 2 bonus shares in Seven Stills with any investment." So yeah, we had. Yeah, like I said, we sent out 7,200 cans. We probably got 100 at least investors just from doing that. And it just got people lined up and just super amped before we even launched the campaign. And once it happened, we were just ready to go. The investors that we have from Wefunder are incredibly involved in the sense that they provide, moral backing, and they also provide marketing exposure. It's incredible. You basically have this network of people who are now they're literally invested in your company, and you tell this network of people about any new product you're doing, any new event you're putting on, and they tell everybody they know. Yeah. So you go from saying oh, I bought this can of Seven Stills at Whole Foods to being I'm an investor, I'm a part owner in this company. Yeah. So they're there's a part of them that's literally invested in what you're doing, so they want to tell everybody and spread the word about it. So it was way bigger than just collecting funds from people. It's you're literally just getting invaluable exposure to the market and people that you wouldn't otherwise get. I'd say the single best decision that we've made along this entire journey is to take on money from investors, by far. If we didn't do that first raise with new investors in 2015, we would probably still be operating a storage unit. It's really difficult for an average consumer to know how to raise money because it's not something that they usually teach you in school. They're not oh, this is how an equity, fundraising round looks. Nobody knows how to do that. But you need access to capital to be able to grow your business. And if we didn't have access to capital, we would be stuck. You'd just be completely stalled out. by far the best decision that we've made with beer without it. So yeah, I guess my advice to investors or to future fundraisers or whatever would be just be patient and talk to everybody you can about the opportunity, and don't be afraid to, tell people that you're raising money, because there's a lot of people who are willing to invest in companies and people's ideas because they believe in the person. So yeah, I just thank everybody for believing in what we're doing, and we're gonna kill this thing. So I'm excited to see where we take it.